I tell you this, and I mean it. I'm going to try. We're gonna try. See, like, as a Storm player, what am I supposed to fucking first pick? Where's my Storm card? Verdant Catacombs? Is this my Storm card? What is this white shit polluting? What is this? This card is the opposite of Storm. This is as far from Storm as you can get. None of these cards storm. I mean, this thing kind of storms. Alright, what are we going to first pick? We should probably take a card. I think Pest Infestation and Balance are the two good cards in the pack. I think this is the best. I think 1, 2, 3 are the best cards in the pack. But I don't want to play white. This is a for fun cube. So fine, we play Balance. Where's my Storm cards? Look at this. Look at this. How am I supposed to Storm? I guess this is Storm. This is Storm. These two are Storm. I guess we'll take Imperial Seal. Oh, now we're having some fun. Now we've got fun cards. I think we can wheel this and we take Entomb. Now we're having some fun. Spike! Hey buddy, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. We're in a Vintage Cube 64-man. We're 1-0 with a boring red-white aggro deck. So we've decided to have a little fun and troll draft some nonsense in a Vintage Cube. We're in a position to try and force Storm, but there's no Storm because they cut all the Storm cards from the cube. So we have to just have a little fun. We have some Reanimator stuff going on, but we can't play a fair deck. Oh, I guess we're Storm now. Alright. We have a Tendrils. Can't lose now. We just need a lot more. We just need all the rituals, all the mana rocks, probably Bolus of Citadel. We got a ways to go. We just need 40 more cards. Yeah, we need Breach. We have Tendrils and a Dream. And we're going to wheel a Cabal Ritual. That'll be very exciting. We practically are there already. We just have, a couple of cards to get. Maybe some mana. Rituals, Yogwill. There's like no. We're also gonna look for Sorin. If we see Sorin, because if you have Sorin in play, then you only have to Tendrils for 5. And again, back to no Storm cards. I mean, this is kind of Storm if you have Fast Bond and shit. I'm just gonna take some fixing. Theater. I don't know if you guys know this, but Imperial Seal is build your own Entomb, where you Imperial Seal for like a creature you want to reanimate, and then you play this land, and then you're like, Entomb at home. I would like Entomb. No, we have Entomb at home. We have Imperial Seal and Raucous Theaters. Turnabout is not in the cube, but High Tide is in the cube. They got rid of Turnabout. They brought High Tide back in the cube in this iteration, and they also brought back Candelabra. There's not really a lot of other effects that untap lands. There's Frantic Search and, well, there's Triplicate Titan. This card's good. This card's like actually a good card. I don't want too many actual good cards in my deck. It's either we take Triplicate Titan so we can have like a reanimate package, or we take this as just a good card. What's the point of Candelabra? Tolarian Academy. Candelabra's for Tolarian, basically. You can High Tide and then untap all your lands with Candelabra, so that generates mana. Candelabra is very sick with Tolarian Academy. It's also sick with... you could do some cool stuff with Urza's Saga with it. Both of those cards you could do. Yeah, Cradle and High Tide. Yeah. There's a Voltaic Key. I think it's Manifold Keys in this cube. So you can, like, do that, generate a lot of mana. So there's some mana, there's some, like, hidden mana generation in the cube with Candelabra. But it's very hyper-specific. Very, very hyper-specific. Well, we could actually win the game. See, where's the Storm card? Someone took the goddamn Cabal Ritual. Oh, I'm malding. Nope, I lied. It's right here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No need to complain. So we have a win con. We cast Scrapyard Mutt, we discard Triplicate Titan, then we cast Reoccurring Nightmare, and then get back to Triplicate Titan. Hey, I'm doing good. Things are good. Things are good. Okay. Obviously, Brain Freeze is the Storm card. But we should probably take the Mox and then wheel this. Take the Mox. Wheel the Brain Freeze. Ooh. Flash is the savior of the universe. We could also take the Chrome Mox, but that's a boring Mox. Flash gets our Triplicate Titan, but, I mean, we don't even have the white mana. We do have Wheel of Fortune. We could take Sheoldred. We could either take... Alright, so the choices are Fetch Land, Sheoldred, Schmock. We have Wheel, so we should probably take Sheoldred. Chrome Mox is kind of sus. Yay! Dark Ritual. The Storm Dream continues! We can... This is actually really good in Storm, but I'm sure we can wheel this. Nobody. Ain't nobody taking Reign of Filth. Ever. This is just chronic last pick. We'll take Monolith. This is like a really, really bad Cabal Ritual. Or a really good Cabal Ritual. Alright, Lotus Petal. Alright, so now we need Yogwill. Probably gonna say goodbye to balance now. Yay! We did it. Okay. We have Yogwill. We have Dark Ritual. We have Cabal Ritual. We have Tendrils. So, where's all the fast mana? This is it. It's Dark Ritual, it's Cabal, all the rituals, Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, and then Seething Song. And that's it. Those are the rituals. I suppose maybe our more jerk opponents will board in cards like Thalia so we can have a way to deal with them. Yay, Brain Freeze wheeled. If this was a 64-man, I would cut this so friggin' fast. I would just insta-cut this so we don't have to deal with it. It's a league, so somebody can have a Thalia out there. I won't be a hater. I am a hater, but I'm not that much of a hater that I'll cut cards in a Phantom Draft League. This can help me dig. I just want to fill up the graveyard, right? And then have a juicy Yogwill. It might actually be a reasonable card to play. No respect for the Thalia. I mean, I respect Thalia a lot. I hate Thalia. In fact, what do we got? We got Grizzlebrand, Xander's Lounge, Animate Dead. I think we should probably... We have a choice. We can either take Griselbrand, have Reoccurring Nightmare, and we can also, like, Dark Ritual out a Griselbrand and then Storm from there. Or we could take the Animate Dead. We're not going to wheel the Griselbrand. We could take the Mana Fixing so we could actually cast our Brain Freeze. I mean, this is technically a Storm card, right? We're gonna... Griselbrand. Bolas' Citadel, huh? Alright. See, like, there's no Storm cards, but there is a Necromancy. Which, in a way, when you have a Griselbrand, becomes a Storm card. I don't like Wishclaw Talisman. And we could definitely wheel it, so I'm going to take the fixing. I mean, Wishclaw Talisman always wheels. Like, always, always, always wheels. The problem with Wishclaw Talisman is 3 mana in a format where, like, we don't really have that many ways to generate mana. I don't think we're going to open Lotus anymore. Just in time. We're probably not playing Golos. Alright. I don't think we have the cards for PO. Monolith Bounce, Scrapyard Mutt, Pearl Petal. Troll is okay. Troll is quasi-fixing. I mean, it's really bad on the top of Bolas' Citadel. Just where are the Storm cards? Like, look, there's no Storm cards. That PO Storm deck with... There's just nothing. No Storm stuff. It just hates us. I just want to do Storm things. All the Storm cards are already in my deck. I know. I know. I know. I know. Sorin! Good news. We only have to Storm 5 now for Tendrils to kill somebody. Let's go, Sorin. I guess I should probably take Exhume. No. Yeah, Displacer Kitten is kind of... You could do wild things with Displacer. But it requires so much. It's Sorin's favorite, the Zurin Orb. I don't think I should take this. I think I should take this. Maybe I do take the Zurin Orb because of Sorin. Like, you could just cast Sorin... Cast Zurin Orb, cast Tendrils, like... This might be Storm. This might be like Storm 1 right here. Right? You play this. Yeah, it is good with Citadel. Now we have a sideboard plan of boarding in this to Oath to enter Griselbrand. Oh, PO wants to be in the deck. PO wants to be included in the Storm deck. Breach is in the cube. We just didn't draft it. What a masterpiece. Let's calm down. So the question is, do we have Brain... I think we do keep Brain Freezing. We have no fixing other than Petal. 40 cards, submit, deck's great. That's pretty fucking hilarious. Alright, no PO, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm playing Through the Breach. To Through the Breach in Griselbrand and Triplicate Titan. I don't think I need Corpse. Alright, we're not playing blue. We're not playing Brain Freeze. Yeah, it's like Super Crab. It's like multi-crab. So this is 30 cards. The question is, how can we afford to play Reoccurring Nightmare? I think with Corpse Dance, Necromancy, Exhume, I don't think we need a 4th Reanimate. Just because we're really low on creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Troll is the lands. We might not have enough creatures to sack for this. Given we have if you don't count these creatures, we have 6 creatures, so I don't think that's enough for Reoccurring Nightmare. I also don't think we're gonna play... Well, Ivora taps... Ivora lets us discard, which is our actual way to win. It's our actual way to win. I don't have the fixing really to play the balance. I don't want to be that mean. I don't think I want to play this. I think I want to try and do this. We just have to... No Flame Slash. We don't want to interact with our opponents. So if we take this away and we take this away because they're lands, and this is a pseudo land. Yeah, I think Karizev's about to get cut. I think Karizev was reasonable when we had Reoccurring Nightmare. But now that we're not playing Reoccurring Nightmare, we're probably not going to play Karizev. We could 41 card special this in a heartbeat. Well, I mean, Titan is good with, you know, these two cards as an actual way to win the game, as opposed to trolling and trying to storm. But maybe we just cut it, and we just have these for Grizzlebrand. This makes it a lot easier to cut to build. All right, so so we'll count this as a 41st card. We can't do that. We need one more cut. Yeah, unironically, it's kind of very difficult to Tendrils of Agony for 10 in a deck like this. This is unironically, it is hard to do. And Sorin, the way Sorin is worded, you can Tendrils for 4, 5, or 6 and still generally kill someone with Sorin. So it makes it a lot more forgiving on the Tendrils. Does that make sense? Like, it's unironic. And if you have like a Zurin Orb and a Tendrils, right? Yeah, we're just building this deck slow. We're not going to play it. We're going to play this. There's only one match left. Like, you could do some really cool stuff with Sorin. I think the more that I play with this Sorin, the more impressed I am with it, given the nature of how easy it is to, like, gain life. And the fact that you can, like, gain 10 life and then 10 your opponent or something. Like, if you sack 5 lands and gain 10, and then you can just 10 your opponent with this stupid card. There's a lot of play to this card, and it's a lot better than I originally thought it was. I thought it was like Grist level bad of the 5 broken. I mean, Tamiyo is the best 1-drop ever printed. The best 1-drop creature ever printed. She's crazy. And Ajani is the best 2-mana planeswalker ever. And stupid and broken. And Ral is just egregious. Ral is as egregious. And is just like, here you go, Storm. I heard you were struggling, Storm. Here you go. Alright, let's add. Okay, 14 lands. 15 lands. 16 with the troll. Do you think Tamiyo is better than Deathrite? Absolutely. Absolutely, Tamiyo is better than Deathrite. I'm talking all formats, right? I'm talking like where, if you include Brainstorm. You know what I mean? As someone who, you know, if you include Brainstorm, I think we should play one more land. So let's add a land. Let's add a 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add a mountain to the deck. 15 lands, a Mox, and a Lotus Petal is the... we can play Faithless Looting. We can say Faithless Looting is the 41st card. Alright. This is our deck. This is our Storm deck. I wonder where are you from? I'm thinking about just going to discard. Oops. Oops. Whoops. Dark Ritual. Yay, we're storming. Is this what storm is? Alright, here we go. What are the odds that we can attack? Let's find out. There's a card called Hull Breacher that if our opponent were to have, it would be challenging for us to win. Uh-huh. Balance. Well, if I draw a bunch of cards... I'll have a bunch more cards for Yogg-Will when I discard a card. We're just gonna keep going till we hit Yogg-Will. Okay, we're gonna want to keep this. We'll probably stop here. Alright. We're keeping Cabal Ritual. We get to keep 3. We're keeping Cabal Ritual. We should probably keep we're gonna discard you. Oh wait, no. What is it? It's choose 3. I want to choose Yawgmoth's Will. I want to choose Cabal Ritual. And what else? I guess Exhume. Probably Lotus Petal, actually. Or maybe Collective Brutality. So I can make sure my Yogg-Will resolves. Okay. I would like to cast... I want to make sure you don't have a Force of Will. Do you have a Force of Will, friend? Do you have a Spell Pierce, friend? No, you're dead. Cabal Ritual. What are you doing? Come back. What? Come back. You don't know what I have. I'm going to count that as a storm win. Why are you running? Alright. Small fan. Alright. I will keep... The jig is up. The jig is up. Alright. Mox. This card's so sweet. Avora, whatever the hell their name is. So sweet. What? I was defeated. Alright, I need a red source here. Okay. That escalated quickly. The best card in our deck. Sorin. Okay. Well, Sorin is such a threat that it got counterspelled. You know what? I'm gonna cast Rain of Filth. How you like them apples? Guess what? We get a do-over. Remember when you countered these cards? They're back. I guess I just cast Brutality. Okay. Alright. I guess we're wheeling again. I guess we wheel again. Well, I might as well play my pedal and not save it and try and do fancy things. You have to turn. Yeah. I could have. They had Tidebinder though, right? They could have Lotus Tidebindered. Yep. If they make the mistake of flipping this. Alright, at least we know what they drew for the turn. Nah, I think having as much mana as possible next turn is good. Wow, what a hand. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think I could have possibly drawn some better sevens. At least our opponent's not extorting us with our own Sorin. Suppose we'll put that on top. It's possible our opponent has some counterspells in their hand at this point, and that we are unlikely to win this game. Eventually they'll figure out they can extort us with this white mana, and then we'll be in real trouble. Alrighty, here we go. I would like to cast Entomb. I like to put a Grizzlebrand into the graveyard. I would like to cast Corpse Dance. They're about to lose focus this. To which I'm going to probably Rain of Filth and pay as much as I can. So Rain of Filth is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Let's have some fun, shall we? I don't think we're going to win the game if we let them keep drawing cards and doing all kinds of things. Alright, let's start with... Okay, let's draw some. So we have one more black mana that we can get, but... I mean, we have a Dark Ritual, so in theory we can win this game. There's a Dark Ritual in our deck. We can Dark Ritual... There's the Dark Ritual. We could do one more. We Dark Ritual, we Cabal Ritual. Yeah, I mean, they're dead. Dark Ritual. No, come on. Oh, draw a card? Sure. Draw a card? Sure. Cabal Ritual. Doobie doop 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 doobie doop Where's our tendrils? Oh my god, is our tendrils in the top 3 cards? Why do you do this to me? Imperial Seal at 1 life. We do not have a land drop. Yeah. Alright. Soren's over here. Gotta think. Alright, we got this. We got this. We got a Petal. We got Faithless Looting. Right? We have Lotus Petal in the graveyard. Alright. We should cast this card. Let's cast Yogwill. Let's cast Lotus Petal. Let's cast Cabal Ritual. Let's cast Dark Ritual. Alright, so there's 4 cards in our library. One of them is Tendrils. So, if we Entomb, then Faithless Looting, then we can use the Scrapyard Mutt, we can get to the Tendrils. Alright, I will Entomb Bolas the Citadel. I will then cast Faithless Looting. I will discard, and I will discard. I will cast... I guess they could have Tasha's Tidebinder. Yay! Tendrils. No, because when you discard with Yogwill, everything gets exiled. One of the clauses of Yogwill is any cards we would put to the graveyard this turn, exile that card instead. I think that counts as a Stormwind. Keep. We could just go to discard again, but let's play a real game. Yeah, gold border cards. Hey, I would like to cast Faithless Looting. Oh. I get to draw a card. I would like to cast Exhume. No! Foiled again! For the first time. Wow, we'll just have to Corpse Dance it. I don't know, that Daze card doesn't seem very good. I mean, they lost a land drop. That's such a tempo disadvantage. I don't know why anyone would ever... Oh, fuck you. Alright, we may have a problem. We may have encountered a problem. It's possible we may be in trouble. No, you don't need Corpse Dance anymore. Okay. We're gonna need like 30 drills. I think we've been wrecked. They have... Is that a problem? Yes, actually it is a problem. It is a problem. Believe it or not, it is a problem. I would like to see the number of counterspells they have. Okay. The answer is plenty. Alright. That was some absolute shit. Karizev. I can't believe they took my friggin'... Sometimes you get got. The technical term is we got destroyed. Okay. They are going to mulligan to Force of Will. Or Days or something. Hopefully this DRC carries us. Drag Ray Chandler. Cast Mox Brawl. Don't need more lands. You have the Days. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Might actually be able to hardcast Grizzlebrand. Dark Roberto. I guess if I play Mutt, I'm discarding this land. Guess I should cast this. Get the Surveil trigger. Don't need that. Discard you. No fear. Deathrite Shaman. Card's pretty good. That card's pretty good. We have our little shitty beaters going. Deathrite Shaman. Hey, that card's good. We should play around lose focus. 1, 2. We don't have to play this because we could just tap the monolith if they. Lame. I guess they could trade this off. They could trade both of these off and then just eat it. They don't have green, so. They don't have green, so I'm going to apply the pressure to them. Alright. Show me Malcolm. Alright, hopefully they don't reanimate my Sheoldred here. That would be unfortunate. That's a really good draw. Let's cast Ibora. Attack, attack. Alright, well now we have beaters. And I can use this. I can Seasoned Pyromancer. Cycle the Miscalculation. Our opponent has all the counter spells. Okay. We're definitely going to bring back Seasoned Pyromancer. Grave Titan. Okay. I only have one card. Eluded Flash. Alright, let's make Pyromancer tokens. Return the top creature card. Exile its being set. That's an attack for 3, and I get to keep this, so I suppose I'm doing that. Attack with all creatures. I mean, they get an 8/8, but they're at 3. I don't know. Like, because we can corpse dance, skip back. We can feed back this and that. Like, we cast this with flashback, and then we get to corpse dance the Shieldred, and they'll have to block. So, I think we're in a good spot. But I mean, they do play counter spells, so who the hell knows, right? Like, as it stands right here, this is lethal. Oh, Traxa. Uh-oh. Well, that complicates things. Hey, trigger on my guy. Alright. Let's loot with... If we cast this, they get back a Traxa. So that's not great. That's not great. Actually, though, it kills them. Right? Because we Scrapyard Mutt and attack them, put them to 2, and then we get back a Traxa, they get back Shieldred, and then they die to the trigger. Unless they can find an answer in these cards. Right? They'll look at the top 10 and they may find an answer. But I think it's our way to win. So let's do it. Let's do it. Big time Gamba. Oh, they got Bitter Triumph? Fuck. Well, if they didn't hit Bitter Triumph... we can keep this. I'd hope they're good if they play Vintage. If their name is the Power 9, they should be good. They should be very reasonable at Vintage. Well, I mean, you could tell they're a good Vintage player because they played a Mox. That's what good Vintage players do. They play Moxes. Bad Vintage players play Deathrite or Drag Rage Channelers and Ivoras and stuff like that. What the hell is this? I got 2 for 1. You know what it feels like to get 2 for 1? Feels terrible, man. The worst K command. The OG K command. Yeah, I don't care about that. Palantir, Oko. They might die next turn. Interesting. Should have discarded this to Yogg-Will. I should have just let this go to the graveyard. Right? If this was in the graveyard, it'd be 1 Storm next turn for Yogg-Will. I do think we kill them if they tap out and they don't have a Force of Will. So I think we can Imperial Seal for Cabal Ritual, Blood, get the Cabal Ritual, Teferi. That really helps a lot, actually. Okay. Let's cast Imperial Seal. Let's get Cabal Ritual. Let's go to combat. Let's begin combat. Let's begin combat. Let's attack Teferi. Alright, do we go for it here, friends? I think I just cast Rain of Filth. And then I'm gonna cast Rain of Filth. There will be, but I don't think I'm gonna do it because I have to get to the pharmacy before it closes. Yeah, the pharmacy closes at 6. So I have to go. What do you guys think? You think I go for it? Lame. Lame. These people running around playing counter spells. What jerk. Oh, we just need to draw a land, and then we can go again next turn. We just need a land. Lame. They're gonna get a counter spell. Miscalculation. Fun police over there. Guess I can draw land, cast Corpse Dance. That gets me back a DRC. Maybe they'll miscalculation that. They could kill the Teferi. Oh, we're casting Preordain with our thing. That's very fancy. Very fancy. I don't think I'm going to win this game. I hate to say it. I'm going to use this to kill the Teferi. Not that it fucking matters, but hopefully they miscalculation this. Need to get the counters out of their hand. Or maybe I just hit them. Kill Teferi, attack them. I mean, they could skull clamp their thing. But all we need to do is be able to pay for the miscalculation. That we can play the Lotus Petal, we can play a land. So if we draw a Dark Ritual, we could kill them. 1 out of 20-something chance. 1 out of 21. I don't really like those odds. But I can't really do anything about it. Yup. Or we could draw a Sorin or something. Sorin would be cool. Alrighty, one more land, and then we can cast Yogwill. We could try it. Hopefully it'll work. I'm sure they don't have that many more counterspells in their deck. Full of blue and white cards. I think they do have counterspells in their deck. They might deck themselves. I mean, they only have 12 cards. Don't they have 11 cards? I mean, they can skull clamp their guys and get 1,000,000 cards in their hand. Definitely got to get that surveil in. That's going to be the key to winning this game. Getting that surveil. Our best draw is probably Dark Ritual. Actually, our best draw is probably... yeah, Dark Ritual. Mentor. That'll kill us pretty quickly. A lot of their cards are dirtling, but Mentor actually kills pretty fast. 7 cards. If only we had Sign in Blood and we can Sign in Blood them. Golos. 1, 2, 3. What do you got? Yeah, Karn. Yep. Don't care about that. I have to draw lands. Unfortunately, Wheel's in our graveyard here, but 1 land, we play Yogwell, we pay 2 for the miscalculation. We play the Lotus Petal, we Rain of Filth our lands away. 1 land. Let's go. Miscalculation. Yes, so they're dead. I would like to pay. I would like to play Lotus Petal. Yay! Was there ever a doubt? You know? Did we ever doubt this game? I don't think so. I mean, they only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 17 cards in play. Yeah, deck's perfect. Deck is perfect. I don't know what more we could want. What more anyone could want from a deck than a map. It would be fun to get Citadel in play. That would be kind of fun. I won't complain about getting... How did Lotus Petal make lethal there? So we had Lotus Petal to cast Rain of Filth, to sack our lands, to cast Cabal Ritual, to cast Tendrils. And our opponent knew that, and they saw that, and they scooped them up. Scoop them up. Alright. Do I want to Entomb? I mean, I should probably cash in Entomb and make it a Grizzlebrand so we can have the live draws of all our reanimate spells. Let's cast Entomb. Let's get Chisel Dad. You'll do the turn. Oh, thank God, that's not that stupid. This card's actually nuts. So let's cast this card. I think this card is actually, like, ridiculous. Ridiculous! Karn. Scion of Boring. Just all of the artifact, all of the things. Well, I'm playing this land. Then what am I doing? I mean, they've kind of dumped their hand. They had a gut. Dude, our hand is so much worse now. Our hand got so much worse. No, we can attack now. We can, like, sack this. I guess we have Citadel next turn. So I can... So the problem is they can currency converter to make a guy. My thing becomes a 5/5. Yeah, let's just pass. Let's just pass. Maybe I should have used the Seasoned Pyromancer and tried to dig, but all these cards sucked. So let's see if we can get Bolas the Citadel out next turn. Bolas the Citadel, if you guys are unfamiliar, is broken magic. It is a card that is so unreasonable. There are reasonable cards in life, and there are unreasonable cards, and Bolas the Citadel is an unreasonable card. And we're going to do it. We're going to do the Bolus of Citadel next turn. I'm going to block so I can have as much life as possible for my unreasonableness that's about to happen. Okay. So let's go. We have 7 cards in the graveyard. So let's start off with Cabal Ritual. Let's cast a Bolus's Citadel. Here we go. Okay, what's on top? I think I'll make my land drop for the turn. Hello there. Good to see you too. So we sack Lotus Petal. No, it's okay, because we sack Lotus Petal for black, then we can replay it, crack, and then we have Cabal Ritual from the yard. But I just don't know if we wait to cast this. But no, that'll give us a bunch more mana, and then we can pay 7 with the Grizzlebrand, sack all our lands. Well, I might not want to sack the lands because I might hit Reign of Filth. But I can Lotus Petal. I can play this later from my hand, so I'm just going to draw 7. There's Dark Ritual. There's Reign of Filth. Well, I could just see. I could just sack all my lands, get Tendrils, cast the thing, Dark Ritual. Yeah, so they're dead. We could use Sorin here. Yay! Zern Orb. That was a sweet deck. That was sweet. That was sweet! Still had these Yogg-Wills. Alright, my friends, that's it for me. I gotta bounce. Tomorrow, I'll be on at 1:30.